Hello! Whoa! I just realized that the music was very loud. Wait. Ah no, it wasn't! It's me. It's just that I had it both in OBS and in my ears. That's why. Okay. Hello everyone. That's why I thought it was very loud, but no, it was just loud for me, not you. So, that's okay. Okay! I'm dying of heat. I hope the sound is not too bad. Because I have two fans blowing me air from each side. So... hopefully the sound won't be too awful because of that. Let me increase it a bit. Like that so I can hear myself better. Okay. I think it's okay. I think you cannot hear it at all. Maybe it's gonna clip a bit sometime when the fan is right on me. Right on the mic. Other than that, it's okay. No co-host? No! Not today, because today is not a talk show live stream. Ah, sometimes yeah, you can hear the wind blowing a bit. Anyway, we won't have this mic for the entirety of the stream because we're gonna do something there. No co-host today because this is a paint stream / making live stream / solo stream / call it however you want. So today and Thursday we are gonna build and paint a figure. As you can see in the title, it's gonna be a Pragmata figure. I think the link is already in the chat. Yep, if you want to spoil yourself. But let me just take everything. Okay, I'm gonna reduce a bit the music. Okay, like this. So basically, well, yeah. Let me take the bar. I have quite a lot of things to show you today. But, before I start, of course, it's a solo stream. But it doesn't mean today is a special one because this means that we are still gonna have a giveaway today. So it is a solo stream, but it's a solo stream with giveaway. That's what we love. My god, I should have like a stool or something, because if I'm on the chair and my back is touching the back of the chair, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Literally, I'm sweating very, very bad. So, oh, and yes, we were talking before the stream. I was supposed to get some ice. I forgot. It's okay. It's just my back. Can I have a pony? It's part of the giveaway. So if you participate in the giveaway, of course, you can win one pony. One on each platform, of course. Should I take another chair? I think I'm gonna go get another chair. Give me a sec. You need acetaminophen and ibuprofen, man. Does it help with the heat? I don't know. Okay, let me come back. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but hopla. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but this one have a mesh, so maybe I won't die as much. Who knows? For the pain, so far so good. The struggle is not too bad. I'm saying this, but yes, the struggle is bad. Hopla. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but my hair are doing something weird. My hair is good, okay. Any idea when we will see lightweight PLA on the SUNLU store? We had some that have been restocked recently. I don't know if that means that it just disappeared because everything was buff, or it's because they didn't put it in inventory yet. But we had it, or at least it's on the way. I know because I sent some to one of the giveaway winner who was waiting for it for quite a long time now. And so I don't know. And so I don't know where it is because I don't see it on the website either. Lightweight. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. But we were supposed to receive it. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome. So yes, as I was saying, what was I saying? The giveaway. The giveaway today, we are gonna do it during the live stream. I don't know when exactly. Probably like 1-2 hours, depending on what we are doing. It's gonna be during the live stream. It's gonna be the same as always. One win on Twitch, one win on YouTube. It's gonna be exactly the same as always, basically. Is there any filament with the SUNLU logo color? Yes, so it depends. The one that I use here, for example, is not exactly the same shade. It's the grass green. So PLA, PTG, this kind of thing. You can see there is grass green too. This is grass green. And the logo here is weirdly the same color. Hop là, non. But it's not supposed to be. Because so far, the one that I thought had the best match with the color was the PLA Meta Teal. But I never tried it myself. And I don't think we have it in stock right now. But so far, the one that was matching the best the SUNLU color, so this color, was the teal. PLA Meta Teal. Give me a sec. I forgot to turn on the light. Not that it's gonna change much, but it's always better. So yeah, the giveaway I mentioned. What else did I mention? Why, that's it. So today, I said that we're gonna do a figure. It's been a long time since we did a figure on the channel. So, we did the poll a long time ago now, some maybe 1 month ago, for which figure we should print and paint, and the winner was Pragmata. So, not this one, this one. Hopla. So, Pragmata it is. It's a bit of a special figure. Not that it's not the figure itself, but the way we printed it. So, I mean, the figure itself, of course, is special because it's made by Bulka, as always, and it's amazing. The level of detail and everything is amazing. So you will see a bit more. Okay, I'm just gonna. Should I remove the thing? No, you will see. So, the little detail printed with resin, of course. Printed with resin, and that's the little detail that I wanted to mention, is that if you follow the channel, you saw that we did a stream on a new printer that we have in the office, and the new printer was used for this figure. So, the entirety of the figure have been printed on the Jupiter 2. Elegoo Jupiter 2. And hopla, I see a little support that I forgot to remove here. It will be part of the thing. The details are amazing. We're gonna zoom on the detail. It's also something that I mentioned earlier, like a long time ago. Something very satisfying is with printing and painting almost exclusively Bulkaman's figure, is that we can see the artist improving, and especially the amount of detail becoming crazier and crazier. Like through each figure, you can see that they add more detail, and it's become completely crazy. So let's see. So it was printed in SUNLU 14K dark gray resin with a layer of 0.03 millimeter. That and look amazing. And so yeah, you can see the it's a 1.8 scale. I want to show you specifically, for example, this. The fabric, the texture of the fabric. This is nice. Like here, the texture of the fabric is awesome. It's nice. Extremely detailed. And I love it. Like this one, okay. This one, I will try to... Okay, I will try to show you even more. Because there's detail that the camera doesn't catch quite completely. Like this. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's a bit blurry, but here, not my dirty nail, sorry. Look, I'm gonna take this to show you. Here, the circuit board, the printed circuit board here. The amount of detail there, for example, this is nice. Hello, Spice Core. This kind of thing. What else do I have? Like eye detail to I mean, just the zipper here is crazy, and the texture on the belt and on the side here, the texture there, the little hole on the buckle, the texture of the fabric there, and it's not layer line, it's texture of the on the print, because you can see that here the orientation there is not the same as the orientation here. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. And there is detail like that everywhere. Like this one, of course, the back is full of detail. For me, it's always the texture. Texture always look awesome. Like the belt. We're gonna try to paint it correctly, so it's not wasted. Let's see the face, for example. Hopla. Yeah, that's quite a thing. Hopla. So, I said that it was exclusively printed on the Jupiter. It's not quite true. It's not quite true because I had some issue with the printer. Because it's literally the first print that I do with it. So it needs a bit of calibration, it needs a bit of getting used to everything. And so basically I have some parts missing. Or more also, I broke some parts. Like, for example, if we take the hair here, some strands are broken. Here there is a broken strand. So I decided to reprint some of the parts. And I didn't manage to do it, so. And this part, the full leg, this one wasn't printed. Also, I just realized that Facebook viewer cannot participate. We don't stream on Facebook anymore, so. Will the giveaway be on YouTube too? Yes! It will be on Twitch and YouTube. And so yeah, this part, for now, the leg, is printed on the Anycubic M7 Max. That's the only one. Eventually, it's also going to be printed on the Jupiter. It's just that I wanted it to... I wanted the part for tonight, so I printed it on the Anycubic. Currently, the printer is printing, so hopefully, for Thursday, we will have all the parts. Hopefully. And of course, there is the base here. The base with... The base is in 3 parts. Up. Like this. So yeah, that's the mission of tonight. Tonight we're gonna do a bit of cleaning. To be fair, there is almost no cleaning to do. I know I say that every time, But this time it's very true. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a little Bulkamancer logo here. Cute. You can see it's there. So, up. So yeah, tonight we're gonna do a bit of cleaning. There isn't much cleaning because on parts with the texture like this, the supports are almost invisible. Also, the slicing is amazing. So it's like the supports are very well placed. So for example, there is some leftovers there in the area that are non-visible. So we will look at it to see if there is support that we missed. Often it's on more the smooth parts like the leg here that there is some support that can be left. But yeah, it shouldn't be too long. And then after that, we're gonna put to use a new addition to the setup. I'm gonna show you right away. I'm gonna just take out the camera. Up. Something that I've been working on. It's a new paint booth. Look at this. It's big. Basically, it's an enclosure. It's a printer enclosure. And so there is just light, and the thing at the back there. Up. Is two fan with a filter. So there is magnet to hold it in place. Of course, everything is 3D printed. Up, clack, and that's it. And so we already had a paint booth, but this one is bigger. And hopefully it's gonna be a bit better. Here, you can see an ultrasonic cleaner full of alcohol. I will show you maybe a bit later, but now what I do is that I modify the ultrasonic cleaner, so it's also a SUNLU product. I modify them. For those who have it, you might see that there is a bit of a problem here. Usually the screen is on the cover there. Here. But I remove the screen, sorry. I remove the screen, I print a handle on the cover, and the screen is then in a case. Up. And it's out of the cleaner. The idea with that is mostly for the resin. Is that way when my hands are full of resin, I handle the handle, and so I put resin everywhere. And before that, I would put resin all over the screen and the button, and it was a pain. Now, this is attached to the wall. The screen is attached to the wall, so I can manipulate it with clean hand. And then I can, when my hands are dirty, I can open it with the printed handle, and so it's cleaner. We'll talk about it a bit more when I will have time, probably. Up. But in the meantime, we're gonna clean these parts. So to clean the parts, always the same. We are gonna use the good old ultrasonic cutter. Up. So again, there shouldn't be I shouldn't say that, because just saying this I'm gonna jinx myself, and I know that we're gonna spend 2 hours cleaning everything. But it's the truth. There shouldn't be too much cleaning to do. Hoppla. Okay. Of course, okay, I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna sit aside also to have a bit more wind. And I'm gonna sip some tea. What's the temperature like in the office? Too hot. It depends on which room. The worst room is of course the print room. Yeah, the print room is often at 32 degrees. It's because it's facing the sun. And there is the printer running. And there is the dryer running also. So good to see you. Hello, hello. And so yeah, the print room is at around 32, 33 degrees. But this room, the studio right now, is at a bit more than 29. I just checked. It was at 28 when I start, 28.5 when I start the stream. Of course, now that I close the door and everything. 29.2. Amazing. So yeah, it's a bit hot. The figure is amazing. The figure truly is amazing, yeah. Yeah. Up. Magnificent work. It's hot. I've got the printer resting right now, so it doesn't get any hotter. 29, yeah, 27.5 in the living room. Yeah, it's it's warm. It's warm. It's warm. I mean, you can see it here. You can see through the window. The weather outside is quite dangerous. It's like yeah. Up. But hopefully, I wanted to stream it at first. But I figured out that it would be a pain to do. So I didn't stream it. But I worked on a system because we're gonna buy an AC for the office. We don't have the AC and we're gonna install one. And so I worked on evacuation for the AC, on evacuation on the window. And because our windows are a bit special, so it's a bit complicated to make an evacuation. And I use some 3D printing for it. So I will show you. Okay. My PC and my Core 1 are working against my air conditioning. Yeah. Who is gonna win between the two? I use good old American Freedom Unit. I could never get used to the Fahrenheit. I do use some Freedom Unit, like inches or just inches. I mean feet and inches. But yeah, the Fahrenheit, I can never get used to it, so I don't know. I can check for you, but Celsius to... It's not the worst, apparently. The worst is going to be Friday. It's going to be 40 degrees. But basically, right now, in this room, we are at 84.5 Fahrenheit. And outside on Friday, it's going to be 104. Do what you want with this information. I don't know if it's... I don't know how it is. But basically, it's hot. Thursday will be even hotter, yeah. Weekend will be 39. You need air conditioning. I would like one to... Yeah, no, we're gonna buy it. It's, at that point, it's almost mandatory. I understand, to be honest. The stamp be the one in our old home. We measured 45 degrees at one time. Oh my god. I mean, it depends also of your window, of the orientation of the house. It depends also of the isolation, of course. So that's why in my house, for example, it's okay. The weather is like the temperature are not as extreme as the office. So far. When it's gonna be 40 outside, I don't know, but if I had a car, I would drive it now and then with the Air conditioning on, yep. Just doing circle with the car. Sleeping in the garage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so here. The idea is just to clean the two surfaces like this to minimize the gap here. To be fair, the precision of the printer is very good, and so there is really a minimal gap. There always is a gap because the resin tend to warp. You can see here, for example, the gap is low, and here it's a bit bigger. It can be due to a lot of things. And often what I like to do with the resin is that, okay, I'm cleaning it a bit. I put it, shake it, and then the white part, you see, is where there is contact. And so it's often on the white part that you need to sand a bit. Up. Hopla. Not that I'm gonna do it too much. And also, when it's warped like this, another thing that works well is to use a bit of heat. So just a bit, you don't want to cook your part, because it can be sensitive to heat. You don't want to burn it. But up, and then you press, and you see that the gap is way slower. So I keep it like this till it cools down to deform the part and adapt it. Hello, hello. How much does it go in winter? It's actually not that cold. I mean, last winter was pretty cold and we had quite a lot of snow. It rarely goes beyond -5 Celsius. It rarely goes beyond this. Maybe during the night, but during the day, it's, I would say average is maybe 5 degrees. And which printer did I use? This is exclusively printed on the Jupiter 2. Elegoo Jupiter 2. Up. Up. So this one, most of the parts, we're not gonna assemble it. We're gonna paint it and then assemble it. This one is an exception. Up. Basically, how do I work? I assemble it like this. I look at the part, and then I think, okay, is it easier to paint when it's together or when it's separated? For the base, it's easier to paint when it's in one part, like that. For example, here, it's probably going to be easier to paint if I have the leg already installed. But you see there is Diana on the back. It's not going to be, it's going to be hard to paint if she's already installed. So it's going to be installed last. What is the Dremel tool doesn't even make any noise. So it's, at least in the winter, you didn't have to turn the heating on. In my apartment, I didn't know. No, I didn't have to turn the heater on. In the office, we did, yeah. So this tool is not a Dremel. Here is my Dremel. I mean, it's a Proxon. It's not a Dremel, but this is the multi-tool, like the classical. But this is an ultrasonic cutter, so it doesn't make any noise. And basically, here there is a blade that vibrates ultrasonically, and so it cuts for a lot of things like butter. It's basically a advanced cutter. Very, very good for this kind of thing. The Proxon is very good. The only thing I wish we had on this kind of tool is like a button that you press and that you have to, like a bit like a trigger, that you have to keep pressed, and then when you're done, you leave it and it turns off, because it's a bit dangerous to have like the on function. You do your stuff, and if you want to turn it off, you press it here. That's the only grief that I have. Other than that, Proxon all the way. So, what I do is that I take the part like that, and I'm looking for small dot. You see the 2 dots here, and here? This is the support. This is what you need to remove here. And so, up. Tack. It does make a little sound. Like ultrasound, basically. When it vibrates, depending on the surface, it can make a bit of sound. Often the mic doesn't catch it. To give you an example, it sounds like you are at the dentist. So it's not the most pleasant sound, but it's okay. It's really not loud. And how much is it? It depends on the model. It really depends on the model. This one, we asked our team in China to bring it directly from China, so it was like very cheap. I think it was 50 euro. I think it was 50 euro. But I know that if you buy it here, like a recognized brand, it can go up to 200 and probably higher than that. Yeah. Also, I didn't talk about the process of the print. I've already gotten used to the sound here. Yeah, no, it's really... Thank you. I will be sitting in the dentist chair without fear. It's getting used to the sound, yeah. No, to be fair, the sound is really not bad. It really depends on how you cut, which surface. If it's art, for example, it can make a lot of sound. If it's something like that, it's often really, really light. And it's not continuous sound either. So it's really not that bad. The only thing is that it's a bit dangerous because you cannot see the blade. You cannot see the blade, basically. Like, you don't see the blade moving at all. The only indicator is the LED turning on. And it can cut through skin. It can be very sharp. And so you need to be careful because it can be on without you realizing too much if you don't pay attention, especially if you're on the always on mode. And so, yeah, it can be a bit dangerous. Our resin printer much more expensive to maintain than FDM. I would say, yes. Overall, I would say yes. You do way less maintenance on it than you do on FDM printer. The most common thing, so the printer itself, the most common thing that you need to change is the FEP. So it's basically the film between that sits between the resin, the liquid resin, and your screen, the screen of the printer. And so this is directly in contact of the resin, and it's consumable. It's something that you need to change every X amount of layers. So for example, I think it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 10K, every 10K layers. I think it's more than that, but it doesn't really matter. So basically you change it. Depending on how much you print, how often you print, this you need to change. It's, of course, the bigger the printer, the more expensive it is. Often it's okay. You can get some second hand, not second hand, but non-official FEP, very good quality. I would say it's, for example, for the M7, which have a very big screen, it can be up to 10 euro per sheet, maybe. But apart from that, you don't have much maintenance to do on the printer at all. From time to time, you have to lubricate the axis, but that's it. The only thing is that if you have a problem with your printer, like the most common one being the screen that burned, the screen that doesn't work anymore, now it's gonna start to be a very expensive part to replace. Again, the bigger the printer, the more expensive it is. So for example, our small Mars 3, changing the screen on it, I don't know how much it is, maybe 50 euro. Changing the screen on the Jupiter 2, it's probably 200 euro. Because it's such a big screen, such a high quality screen too. It's 16K, high resolution. So yeah, so in terms of maintenance in itself, I would say you have less maintenance to do and less broken parts than an FDM. But when it breaks, it costs a lot, yeah. And what is the hardest material it could polish or cut? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think No, I don't need to think too much about it. The same that you would cut with an X-Acto, with a cutter. Because it's basically the same blade. It's hardened steel. That's it. And so everything harder than than hardened steel, you cannot cut. But then, for example, aluminium, it's going to be hard to cut. Because it's, try to cut, hello by the way, Barking Cauldron, try to cut aluminium with just an X-Acto, good luck. Again, basically this is an X-Acto with a blade that do this very quickly, ultrasonically quickly. That's it. So everything you cut with an X-Acto, you can cut with this. I had to change the rail on my printer. It cost almost $100 for free rail. That's almost a quarter of the cost of the printer. Yeah. There is some part like that can be very expensive. And a rail, that's pretty rare to change though. But yeah. And resin printer especially are not as expensive as FDM printer. So you can get tricked a bit by it. Because you can... Oh, did I cut something that wasn't a support? Oh, it's okay. Because you can be tricked by this. You can think, oh, it's cheap, I'm gonna buy one. But then the material is expensive. The maintenance is expensive. The equipment that you have around is expensive. You need to buy alcohol to clean your parts, which can be expensive. Isopropanol. So no, it's there is definitely some cost to take into consideration when it comes to resin printing. But the printer itself is okay. The Jupiter 2, for example, right now it's the most advanced Elegoo printer. And I would say it's probably the biggest and the most advanced consumer grade resin printer right now. At least the biggest, I'm pretty sure. And it's, last time I checked, it was 900 euro. If you compare that to FDM, the most advanced printer that you can get, it's not gonna be 900 euro. It's more gonna be 4K for a consumer grade printer. And again, you have all the price. If you take a Mars, Elegoo Mars, it's gonna be maybe 100 euro. And thank you, H35. 8Uri5. Thank you for following. I'm trying to understand if there is a meaning behind the name. And I realized that I don't have music anymore. No, maybe not 1 hour off. Ah! Give me a sec. No. No. Ah. Okay. Like this. Hello, hello, Clown Hammer. Could you cut a clean revolve cut type geometry from this, as in CAD type stuff? Wait. Clean revolve cut type geometry. That depends how you do it. I'm trying to think about what you mean by it exactly. Because I have a hard time seeing like turning something, you mean? Like on a lathe? Then I guess I don't know. Okay. Just looking. And I take a bit of time to clean all the supports. Mostly because when it's right now, it's not really visible. But when we will paint it, we will immediately see it. And that can be a bit ugly. Okay. Here you can see that there is usually I try to remove all the support during the cleaning. But here I will show you. I will do a little close up after. But here you can see that I forgot to remove one. And basically I try to remove all the supports during the cleaning process. Because otherwise, happen what just happened. The support cure with the model and it become very hard to remove. This is a part of a support. You can see the fork. Nice. Up. Like turning, but internal feature. Whoa, yeah. Like, you mean resin printing? Can you cut some, like, can you have hollow parts? In terms of resin printing, yes. This is hollow, for example. The only thing is that you have to consider two things. The resin printer is very, very bad at doing overhang. FDM, you can do overhang with the bridge. You know, it's very easy to do overhang. Resin printing, it's almost impossible. That's why there is so much support that we try to remove. It's because on a part, there is a lot of support. I can try to show you. For example, SLA, Pragmata. So, let's take the torso. Main torso. Where is it? Ah. Let me show you. If you want to open. Will take a bit of time to open. Up. So. What? Everything is falling. So this is the torso. This part. The thing that we just cleaned. This is exactly how it was printed. So this is what came out of the printer. And you can see that there is support everywhere. There literally is support even inside, you can see there is plenty of support. Because basically the printer cannot do overhang or very, very small overhang. That's why we orientate the parts to try and see to limit the overhang and make the best quality of it. And yes, also, all these supports are basically trash. So you cannot reuse it. So we also use a lot of resin just for the support. So it can be quite expensive. And the thing also is that you see this thing here. I don't know if I can I paint? I mean, you can see it here. I don't know if I can paint. Edit, tool, no. But yeah, basically you see here, you see a hole. Here you see a hole too. Here you see a hole. The hole, the points, and here, etc., etc. Is that it's hollow. But it's printed in liquid. So you need to let the liquid get out of your parts. Otherwise you will have resin, uncured resin trapped inside, which is absolutely something you don't want. And on top of that, when you clean, cure, and you use the parts, you want air to circulate inside. So everything is cured, nothing is trapped, etc. That's why, for example, they put all the hole in the joint so it's not visible. So all that to say that yes, you can have parts, hollow parts, and it's even recommended to have hollow parts. But you need to consider that you probably need an internal structure to support also. Back. To be fair, this is the first time that I see parts that are as clean as this in terms of support. There literally is almost no support to remove. There always is some here on the intersection, on the joints, but I don't need to do a clean job. I just need to remove it so it's smoothly go in the other parts. But I don't even need to do a clean job because it's not going to be visible. Up. Up. And that's why I love the ultrasonic cutter, because it makes it very very easy. You don't have to force. It cuts through it like butter. Like I could use an X-Acto like this, and sometimes it's very most of the time it's very efficient. If the blade is sharp, it's very efficient. But you cannot go everywhere because the blade is a bit bigger, and mostly it's not as convenient, and it even is a bit more dangerous because there is a bit more risk of cutting yourself. What about resin? You can wash with water. Basically, it's the same. It really is the same. It really is the same. The only difference is that when you wash your parts, you wash it with water instead of washing it like what I do with isopropanol. So the main advantage is that it doesn't smell as bad and it's way cheaper. In my case, I don't use the water washable, mostly because I use quite a lot of different resin and most of them are non-water washable. And so in that way, I don't need two different installations. One with the isopropanol and one with the water. That's just because it's more convenient for me. Knowing that your water, your dirty water that you use for the resin, you cannot pour it down the drain. You cannot, because it's still contaminated with water, with resin. So it's just mostly a matter of conveniency, and it's cheaper to clean it with water. Yep, but yeah, because I said I was going to talk about my process. Basically, everybody can have a different process for the resin printing, but it often follows the same line, which are the same step, which are printing, cleaning, drying, curing. So what I do is that I print it, of course, on the printer. I print the parts. Then it comes out of the printer with, as you can see, all the support. Why don't I have YouTube anymore? Wait. Because I see that there is a message. Does resin printer have very less moving part compared to FDM? Yes. Basically, there is one axis. There is just one axis. It's the blades that move up and down very slowly. So yeah, way less movements than FDM printer. FDM printer have 4 axes, X, Y, Z, and the extruder. FDM have one. SLA have they have one movement. That's it. Up. Oh my god. So, the process. What I usually do is that I print the parts with all the support, as you can see. I then remove them from the plate of my printer, still with the support on. And I put everything in a small basket like this. It's a 3D printed basket. And I put it in a big container full of isopropanol. So 99% alcohol. And I let it sit for a bit, like 5 minutes. If the parts are too big, that's probably the only bath that they are gonna do, because they don't fit on the ultrasonic cleaner. Then, after 5 minutes, usually the supports are a bit softer. Are a bit softer than what they are right after coming after the printer. And so I can literally separate the two, the support and the parts, very easily. I just have to pull and everything come out without leaving any mark. You can see there is some mark sometime under the sole, but it's minimal. When it's done and I have my part without the support, I clean my part a bit. Then I remove the excess alcohol that's inside. And I put the whole basket in the first ultrasonic cleaner, which also have isopropanol. And then with ultrasound, I clean it for ideally 10 minutes. Usually I do more. I do less. And then it goes from one bath to another like that, 3 times. So I have 3 ultrasonic cleaner. And since I already washed it in the previous one, the alcohol is cleaner and cleaner. Ideally, the last bath have almost perfectly clean alcohol. And having a perfectly clean alcohol is a very good advantage, because that way the alcohol evaporates way quicker. And so the drying process is way easier. Yep. Because now there is a part that's very important, is to dry the parts that have been in the alcohol. You really need to dry it thoroughly, because if it's a bit wet and you try to cure it when it's still wet, you will have basically uncured spots that will be very annoying, and shiny spots that will be very annoying to remove. So what I usually do is that I blow. Why don't I have the... give me a sec. My OBS is lagging. Okay. By the way, I want to congratulate M317 who had the 10 stream streak. That's impressive. That's impressive. Well done. Okay, well, my chat here is lagged, but... And so basically, what was I saying? Yes, what I usually use is that I have a fan, very powerful fan, and I blow the air, and I blow the parts to dry it quickly. I still like to let it, especially when it's so hot like right now, I like to let it drip and to let it dry a bit by itself for like a bit of time. And then I put it in an ultraviolet curing machine that will still blow air for 30 minutes and then expose it to UV for 15 minutes. And then the exposition to UV cure everything one last time to be sure that it's very, very clean. Okay, this doesn't... I don't know why the chat on OBS doesn't work. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I can see you there. And yes, and thank you for following Rub Me With Ramen. Welcome to the stream. Yep. And then for 15 minutes, it's cured with ultraviolet light. And this ultrasonic cutter, yes, there is different... Hopla, you could hear it. There is different attachments. No, I mean, not really. Basically, it's mostly blade that have different shape. You have flat blade. You have different angle of blade, longer, shorter, this kind of thing. And I have one polishing attachment. It's a little sponge, a bit like sandpaper, very thin sandpaper, and it's made to polish the parts. To be fair, I don't use it. It's okay. It's not the best thing I have to polish. I prefer to use the... To polish, I prefer to use the Proxon. This. I use this with like a wool attachment here, for example. Polishing paste or this kind of thing. Way better. The little thing is too small. Often it leaves streak. It's okay. It's really better just to cut with it. Up. Would you say accuracy of part in resin printer equal comparable to injection molding part? No. No, but the thing is, I mean, it can. If your printer is very well calibrated with your specific resin, this kind of thing, yes, but it's a bit like FDM. It's harder to calculate, like it's a bit more random. It's not as regular. It depends on a lot of factors, the resin, the temperature, this kind of thing. The part itself, like the shrinkage can be a bit harder to handle. Injection molding is literally the cleanest and the most controllable production method that you can get for plastic. So it's a bit harder to compare it to it. It's so clean, I don't need to do much. Up. And the most important and the last part of my process, not the most important, but I still really like to do it. I do it since recently. I didn't do it before, and I regret it. Is that when the parts come out of the ultraviolet curing machine, I put them in a dryer, in a filament dryer, and I let them sit in the filament dryer at around 50 degree, 40 to 50 degree, and this allow all the gas to escape the thing. And basically it's just mostly to remove the smell of the parts. Like, I don't know if... Yeah, it doesn't smell. Mostly to remove the smell of the parts. And also to prevent trapping gas in a part. For example, this. We saw that it was hollow. So technically, there is some fume inside. Right now, it's okay because there is the hole, it can escape. But when I'm gonna assemble it, when I'm gonna put all the... how does it goes? All the arm, the leg, everything. I'm basically gonna plug all the hole. And so the gas won't be able to escape. And what happened in that case, often you see it after a couple of months, the figure will open and will break. And that is not what you want. Why do I have 2 alerts on my camera, by the way? Oh, it doesn't matter. But thank you for following, Old Bad Biker. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I just realized that I have two alerts. Not that it really matters. Up. And so once this whole process is done, it can take quite a lot of time, as you can imagine. Well, you end up with parts like this that are very clean, very cured, so way safer to handle and to... Like, I trust that they can stay good for a while. Up without destroying itself or whatever. And then I can prime it, paint it, do whatever I need to do on it. Like, for example, this tree, I have nothing to do on it. I don't have anything to do. Everything is so clean. This a bit more. But you know what? We're probably going to try the small polishing attachment. You were talking about it. We're going to try for this kind of part. It can be useful. We will see. Up. Even there, I don't have much to do. The thing when you remove supports is that you have 2 cases. The first case is that it's just like there. The support will leave a little bump on your part. Like here, for example. Little bump on your part. That's the best case because you come up and you cut it like this. Very easy to manage. You can sand it, you can cut it, you can do whatever, but basically it's easy to remove. And that's what I'm doing right now. Now, The second case is, for example, this one here, is that instead of leaving a little bump, it's removing matter from the part. And so instead of having a little bump, you have a hole. This is way more problematic because you removed matter. So if you want to not have this hole, you need to put some putty inside, or you need to put something to fill the hole. And it can very quickly be very annoying because you have to put some putty in it. And then if you have putty, that means that you need to send the putty. Probably that you need to add some more, and etc, etc. It can be a very tedious process. So most of the time, I don't do anything. I leave it like this. And it's most of the time perfect. There is no need to do anything because with the prime, with the paint, it doesn't appear as much. But sometimes it's too much, and then you need to take action, and you need to fill the hole with putty. Yep. My God. Thankfully, I'm alone in this room. I'm sweating. What's the temperature right now? We're gonna reach the 30 degree. We are 29.9. Nice, nice. Awesome. Up. Okay, do I have anything else to clean? You're not alone. We're with you. That's why it's so warm. That's why it's so warm. Because everybody is in the room. That's your fault in the end. If I'm burning. I see. I see who to blame now. Okay. But all this is perfect. That's literally the first print I have with so few support. Too many people in this small room. Okay, we're gonna change the attachment and we're gonna try the small polishing thing. We breathe too much. Breathe and sweat too much. And then, when it's gonna be done, we're gonna assemble some of the parts. And we are gonna start priming. Up. So we're gonna play with the airbrush. And also we're gonna do the giveaway at one point. I don't know yet exactly. I don't know yet when, but we're gonna do the giveaway. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. For the giveaway, we are gonna pick a winner on Twitch and a picker on YouTube. And if you want to participate, you need to be follower on the platform you are participating on. Follower on Twitch and subscriber on YouTube. Up, see, this is the little polishing pad. I don't have much to say. I'm not a huge fan. I just want to try it on the leg because the leg are smooth surface. But see, it's not really convincing. Not even exactly sure how to use it, so. Yep. Okay. Look like it make it worse. No, actually no, because it's basically the resin mark a lot, and so it make white part like that. When we paint it, we'll see it disappear. But to be fair, I'm not convinced. No, I'm not convinced. And also, can I still make dinner, or is the giveaway very soon? No, it's not very soon. I think we're gonna make it in like at 8 maybe. I think at 8. Also, it can get hot. Because it vibrates at such high speed that it can get hot. Like this. What are some brand of nozzle? Nozzle? Like FDM nozzle? Oh, there's plenty. If you mean this, I don't know. It's the brand it's the one that we received with it. I'm sure there is I'm sure there is plenty of people who make it. Up. What grid is that tool? Wait, what? What grid is that tool? Grid. Grid. Oh my god. I don't know. I have zero clue. It's just advertised as polish. So I don't know. But when it comes to polish, the Proxon is the best. FDM nozzle, I don't know. I have a Fetus. It's a bit of a weird name, not gonna lie. I have a Fetus on the Core 1 right now. But often, maybe it's a normie thing, normie answer. Often I take the nozzle straight from the manufacturer. Wait. Making a mess. Up. Like this. This stay there. Does SUNLU sell that Dremel? No. I wish, but no. This is the paste. My god. Okay, I'm not gonna polish it crazy because anyway it's not supposed to be shiny. It's just supposed to be smooth. So I'm gonna use... The problem is that I don't remember which one is the coarsest. Is it the red or the green? Which one is the coarsest? So this one seems rough. This one is the roughest. This one is rough too. These two are out. So is it green? I think green is the softest. I don't remember. I'm sure there is a code. I don't remember. Up. Why? Yeah, everything is falling. Also something with the Proxon that I love, it's available I think at Dremel too, but a small accessory is this. It's an attachment on the top, an attachment like this. And basically it's just like a drill. Hopla. If I don't destroy everything. Just, my god. What? Shouldn't forget this. Up. Tack. So it's basically, how do you call it in English? Armor, claw, for claw, free claw. I don't remember. But basically you do this and so it adapts to different diameter of tool. Very, very, very useful. I love it. Rather than having the small accessory that you need to... A chuck. Chuck is the word, I think. Two 130mm disc, 2 kilowatt angle grinder for the very fine detail. Yeah, my god, it took me so long, my god. It took me so long. Yeah, exactly. angle grinder for the very small detail. Very efficient. Up, just like this. We're gonna try right away. Joke. I know. It just took me too long. It's the heat. That's not too bad. Also, I can't wait, but I will. I already said it, but I should have soon a vice, and I'm really looking for it because it's in this case, for example, it would be very useful. Well, that's good. Thank you, Dance Alfredi, for following. And also, I need the chat thingy. What? Okay. I don't know what happened, but I need this. I don't know why the chat. Yes, okay. Timer. Why? Doc. Chat. Chat. Ah, I have the chat now. Okay. Because the thing is, otherwise I miss the alert. I don't have the chat, the Twitch chat. I still have your message, but not the alert. Okay. The second leg. Yep. And it's funny when you send it like this, you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see, but you can see some little layer line that a little, for example, it can be vibration during the print, or it's a little defect basically. And it's almost invisible, but when you print like this, you can see it. When you send it, you can appear like that. Clown Hammer, you are the doctor? Well, good luck. Good luck, good luck. Say hello to the doctor from me. Okay, this is good. Just need a bit here, and that should be okay. Hop là. That look good. That look good. Okay, so let's assemble some stuff now. I was ambitious. Need to remove this attachment before. Back. Damn, I'm dying of heat. What's the weather like? Still shy of the 30 degree. Will we reach the 30 degree by the end of the stream? I don't know. Still at 29.9. I don't know. Apparently yellow 80, green 150, red 240, black 400, gray 600. Okay, so I had everything wrong. Thank you. I hope it's true. And no, I hope it's respected. Let me see. You know what? I have the perfect thing. I'm gonna go on AliExpress. Because on AliExpress, I have my order. 32 degrees Celsius in my room. Core 1 running. You gotta take decision. Mini drill, abrasive, nylon. So that's the one. Do they say... you're right. You're right. So the gray is apparently 600. the red 320, the yellow 120, and the green 180. That's what they said on the AliExpress page that sold it to me. So the gray is the one that we need to use for polishing. I had everything wrong. I'm gonna make a little sign so I don't forget. But yeah, you have to choose the priority. You want to print or you want to be comfortable? Well, you gotta let the printer running. The printer is running the house. Okay, I'm gonna take the glue here, and we're gonna start with the base. Howdy, howdy, Kenneth. Sometimes where I live, it gets 44 degrees Celsius. That's hot. That's hot. Maybe 50% of my Dokumu spool. Damn, I don't remember how much it was, but that's quite a lot of printing, actually. That's quite a lot of printing. Yep. This is gonna be like this. And yeah, 44 degree. Yeah. This weekend, it's gonna be... my god, there is 2 different alerts. Ah, no, okay. Yes, but I need to, at that point, I need to remove the alert. Box detail. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this weekend it's gonna be 40 degree. That's awesome. So yeah, Burley Spain now, I get it. You're subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Super glue. Puff. We maintain it like this. I was printing on Sunday and it was too hot and humid, just blocked one nozzle after another. It's so hot in the print room, maybe that's why I have more failure, yeah. Waiting for the vampire. It's in the print room right now, it's maybe 32 degree. It's not that humid though. It's 40% humidity. While in this room that I am with, like the studio that I am in right now, it's like 60 something humidity. Oh, yeah. Not the confused. Was the Silk PLA Plus Rainbow 02. Love it. So I don't remember exactly which rainbow it is, because I don't differentiate the 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah. And especially in silk, I like it. I like it. And I'm glad you liked it. Purple blue. A lot of color, yeah. Ah, the purple blue. Ah, yes. I know exactly which one it is then. Then it is... I don't have an example there. But yeah, you see exactly which one it is. White, pink, purple. Yeah. I know which one it is. Thank you for the tomato, Da Vinci. I saw that 9 seconds earlier. I didn't say anything, I forgot, but at the beginning of the stream was throwing all this tomato. I'm proud of you. How do I keep forgetting to open Twitch? I mean, can't throw tomato on YouTube? No, indeed. Just on Twitch. And I eventually we're gonna implement small thing like this eventually. And I still don't have the music anymore. My god. Gonna be Skyrim. You know what? I feel crazy. It's gonna be Skyrim. Vampire got my blood. Damn. What kind of doctor are you visiting? Up. Ideally, I would not use a heat thingy like that. I would use a dryer. Okay, okay. There's a bit of gap that I don't like here. So I'm gonna glue there. And then I'm gonna apply... I'm gonna warm the other part. That's a bit of a niche music for a niche game. I don't know if you ever heard about it. It's a bit niche. Up. Ooh, this sound. And now I wait like this. Witch doctor. We should have advanced to rotten lettuce right now. There is a lot to do. There's a lot to do. But with all this tomato, yeah, now it's yeah. That's good. Up. Perfect. Now, same for there. This one is way better. This one, no need to eat anything. It's way better. Up. Need to get a chicken bone and a bat wing, and I will be set. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Can go see the apothecary or the potion craft maker. It's quite yeah, it's quite common nowadays. Chicken bone and everything goes well. Okay. It's the most interesting part now. Is when I wait for the glue to set. And we have our base. Awesome. I deserve a bit of tea, I think. I was praising... Who was I praising earlier? I don't remember. For the 10 streak stream, I think Tin Talon is beating all of you with the 25 stream streak. I'm a bit flabbergasted. I'm not gonna lie. Insurance cover it. Yeah, it's okay. It's taken care of. The chicken wing, the chicken bone and the bat wing. Nice, lovely base. Okay, I'm gonna assemble one or two things to show you a bit the model. Half. Up-a-da. Yep. Gonna be a big one. Oh. But is it the wrong leg? It looked like it is. Ah, yes. What? What? What was I doing? Okay. I don't really understand what happened, but here it is. Then no, not the head. I know that there is a collar somewhere. Here. This goes up. This goes like this. Like there is some accessories that goes a bit everywhere. Up, but up, back. Now the left and that's it. So there is accessories that go a bit everywhere. For example, there is this that go on the backpack. All these parts goes here for the knees, back, like that. But basically, so this part, for example, we're gonna take out because we're not gonna paint at the same time. Otherwise, it's gonna be too annoying to do all the detail. Same, I think that the arm are gonna be painted separately. I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna assemble all this together, not the head either. All this is gonna be assembled like that and painted like this. Also, looks so cool, but looks so cool when it's done. You didn't see the main event. The main event is this on the back with. So I didn't play the game. I know I said it's quite a lot of time now, but I didn't play the game because I don't have a proper computer. So I didn't play the game, but I still know the basic. And so Hugh, this one, the astronaut, have a robot with him, an android, called Diana, which is the person who I have right now. Up, and it transports her. See, here there is a little gap there that we need to fix. And it transports her on his back. Cloud gaming. Yeah, I never tried cloud gaming actually. Maybe I'm too conservative, that's why. I want to purchase a real computer. The thing is, I had a real computer, but I had to sold it when I moved here to Germany. So, no more computer since then. And basically, yeah, Diana travel on the back of Hugh, if I manage to make it happen for real. Hopla, something like this. Of course, it's not glued, but look at this. Isn't it cute? Very nice. So of course, this is also going to be painted and separately. The thing. Also, you can see on the Diana, on the pictures, there is a little effect that I didn't print because I need to print with clear resin to do it. GeForce Now. Yeah, no, I never tried. I could try it, but I also have this computer, the stream computer, which is very powerful, and sometimes I bring it home when I work from home, like for a long time, which I never do, but sometimes, or when I have like a lot of holiday, but yeah, it's like almost never. So I really need to buy a proper one. Yeah, I'd like to play it too, but the problem is my list of game that I have to play is infinite. So yeah. And yes, we are gonna start the giveaway soon, about half an hour, I would say. Would not play shooter, but for story game, yeah, of course. Like if you need something with a very short, how do you say, like something very quick. Yeah, it's not the best. So this and this separately. This one big part. The base, one big part. Diana, this is going to be one single part. I just wonder if I put the head like that, can I put the hair afterward? Yes, I can. Actually, I can even put it, okay, like this. Because sometimes there is an order, like I cannot put the arm before putting everything. So this is going to be one single part, this. up. And then we have all the accessories that are gonna be painted separately. Here, the glove is gonna be separated. Here, the glove is gonna be separated. So yeah, everything is gonna be separated. If you have Amazon Prime, you can try Amazon Luna for free. I don't have a Prime, no. No, I don't. But if you have Amazon Prime, of course, don't forget to subscribe with Prime. It's free for you. It's money that slip on, so use it on the stream, of course. No, don't do this. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do this. Actually, it's really. Please don't subscribe to this channel. Follow. That's the most important thing. If you have a Prime, use it on someone else with like actually who actually need the Prime. We don't need it here. We don't make money out of Twitch, so use it for someone who actually need the Prime. But yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, don't forget to subscribe to a Twitch channel, of course. Not ours, but a small creator or whatever. Yep. Let's assemble this. Yep. You have my sub already. Yes, true. I forgot. I'm sorry. But yes. No, because I was seeing the... I'm stupid. I look half of the information. I was seeing the crowd. The crown. So I was like, of course you have Prime. But I thought that when you have the crown display, it means that your Prime is not used yet, but I forgot that there is the star next to it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime, of course. It's always it's always a pleasure. I'm saying not to subscribe because we're not here to make money out of Twitch, but it's always very pleasant. It's always a great honor. Thank you. Yep. And on top of that, no, not with Prime. No, not with Prime. I was about to say something, but I think it's wrong. Is that when you're amongst the first people to sub to the channel, you have the creator badge or creator like fondator. So I don't remember the name, but you have a badge specifically for being the first to support the channel, and that's priceless. I don't know for you, but that's priceless. Up, and I said yes, but this we need to clean a bit more. I like that I tell you when your Prime subscription will be available. Yes, I mean, yeah, because when you have Prime on Twitch, you're supposed to renew it manually every month. It doesn't do it by itself, which is on purpose, because Prime is literally free money for the creator, so Amazon actually don't like it. Yep. So, I said this one? No, this one. Yes, this one doesn't quite go through. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then we can see all the parts that are blocking. Yep. Up. And now we send this. I really remove a lot, because anyway it's non-visible parts, and that way maybe it's gonna be easier to put everything. Okay, I'm gonna cut the top too. The ultrasonic cutter is also very good to cut FDM parts. I mean, very good. It can be very useful. The problem is that it tends to heat, and so it can melt the plastic sometimes. It can be a bit annoying. It's mostly yeah. Up, removing the excess matter. It's funny that all the parts go well together so well, except for this one. I mean, to be fair, we could just keep it like this. It wouldn't be much of an issue, but it's okay. I do move mine around. Yeah, that's nice with Prime is that you can you can give it to different subscribers, different creator depending on what you want. I used to have Amazon Prime, and that's what I would do. I would be subscribed to the channel that I watch the most. I know that I'm gonna watch them, and then I subscribe directly. And then the Prime, I would put it on sometime from here and there to the channel that I want to support. But for how long do I work in Germany? I'm a bit ashamed to say so, but almost 2 years. Almost 2 years now. I'm a bit ashamed to say so because it's been almost 2 years and I still don't speak a single word of German. I never tried to learn it, mostly because I'm very, very lazy. And yeah, Duolingo is calling. Yeah, but the thing is, even if I did, I know that because I tried Duolingo for different language, it doesn't really work well for me. It doesn't really work well. I know something, but it's really surface level. Yeah. Need to speak more German. Yeah. I think we need to speak more German in the office. The thing is that there is not a lot of people who actually speak German. Wie geht's? Gut. I see. I speak German perfectly. Let's move on to this side. I'm gonna switch the mic. Dieser Chat ist nun Deutsch. We are all English. No, it's not true, but ideally I would stream in French though. Ideally. But yeah. My English isn't very good either. Luckily there are translators, and that's the thing with the chat. Because we can't tell. In the chat it's perfect. I don't know if there is the translation on Twitch, like the how is it called? The caption, basically. The live caption. Sehr gut. Gut, genau. Genau. Doch. That's all you need to know in German. Okay, is it gonna be okay like this? Sorry, I'm just putting the mic. Because since we're gonna be on the other one, it needs to be okay. Wait. Wait a sec. Why isn't it connected? Wait, it's here. So why not connected? Ouais. Or is it the wireless thingy? Ah. It wasn't turned on. Yeah, you have the shitty mic now, but... Oh, wait.
I speak it. Oh my god. That's awful.
This was the mic of the webcam. Oh my god. That was quite something. Okay, now you have the mic of the small mic. So that's good. The sound is maybe not as good, but at least you will be able to see it. So, sorry. I'm still missing the live translation in the chat. I tap German and the chat translated automatically. What? That's good. That's good, actually. But yeah, the caption, like the automatic caption in all the language would be very nice. Up something like this. Wait. Yep. Tack. Sorry for the shaky cam. Which game is this figure from? It's from Pragmata. A game by Capcom? Is it Capcom? Or am I completely bullshitting? Yeah, sorry for the wind. It's the fan. Okay, I'm gonna try to put the camera where it doesn't bother me. Tack. What if I put it somewhere like that? Is it gonna be okay like that, or is it gonna bother me like crazy? Like if I put it here. Yeah, sorry for the wind. Capcom, okay. I'm not crazy. I know some channels have automatic translation in the chat, yeah. I don't know how to do it, but yeah, I know it's possible. Okay, if I'm like that, it's actually good. It's actually good. It's actually very good. And the wind doesn't bother the mic, I think. So it's good. Let's eat some chips. Sorry, I'm eating the chips. I'm taking the tab, so I have the control, and I can mute myself whenever. Okay, first, we need to assemble everything, because I deassembled it before the stream to clean, and so hopefully it's gonna be clean and nice. The most important thing. Now the thing is I don't have the chat here. And also it's so warm. It's crazy. Like yes, it's warm. No, sorry. The color grading is so warm on the camera. Yep. My god. I don't even know how to assemble my own airbrush. I don't know what's the sign of what it, wait, what's the sentence that I want to say? I don't know what it's the sign of. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say. Up. First this. Then this. Up. Then we put, I mean, we can screw this just here. We put the needle all the way till it reaches the end here. Then we screw like this, and we verify that it go all the way back. Perfect. Just gonna push it a bit. Okay. We can put this one back. The nozzle, the container. This one we screw like that. Up. This I'm gonna put the other way because it's gonna bother me. The door. Up. Like this. Let me up. Roll the door. Okay. Let me put my gloves. And eat some chips before. Why are you just trying? There is no trying. Do it or don't. Oh, that's not the sentence, but you got it. Hello, Maki. So for the giveaway, what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna prepare the thing. I'm just gonna spray a bit of alcohol with the airbrush to clean everything, to lubricate everything. Not that alcohol is a good lubricator, but at least it's to try everything. Up. And then we're gonna do the giveaway. Ah, that's a huge chug of alcohol there. Ah, yeah. We shouldn't waste it. I'm just trying to see. I think it's the alcohol. I cannot see if it worked well, if it's well sucked by the fan. But anyway, it's spraying. Good. Clack. So, giveaway first. Coworker just asked if I could print guitar for him. Well, I had to order H2S. Rip want for a guitar. I hope he's gonna pay you. I hope he's gonna pay you. You had to order the H2S. It was you had to do it. You couldn't do anything, like, you had to do it, of course. Okay, we're gonna start the giveaway. I hope you're ready. I hope everybody is ready. So, before we start the giveaway, I told him I can do it for free if he buy the printer. Before we start the giveaway, yeah, I know that's more of an excuse to buy the printer. Ready, ready? Okay, so what's gonna happen? You're gonna have to enter a word in the chat, just like the anniversary. I read the chat and then I change my sentence. Just like the normal stream, you have to enter a word. Exactly, Da Vinci. Word in the chat, exactly. It's a word in the chat, but that's okay. And then you will automatically participate in the giveaway. You can both participate on YouTube and Twitch. It doesn't matter. You cannot win on both. It's okay. Because it's I will pick another person basically. And what can you win? Oh, also two things. You cannot win if you already won one of the stream giveaway in the past 2 months. Just to make it a bit fair. Second thing, what do you win? You will win 2 kg of resin. Because we are doing a resin figure, so it's time to win. It's been a long time since we didn't do a giveaway for resin. Words are hard. Yeah, they are. Okay, ready? The word is Diana. So exclamation point Diana to participate. Lucky I've lost every giveaway so far. To be fair, I don't know because we're a bit less on the chat, so maybe I don't do the rule of people 2 months, etc, etc. I don't know. But yeah, exclamation point Diana, and then the bot should tell you good luck, blah blah blah. And that's it. We're gonna let it go for a little while, and then I'm gonna pick the 2 winners. If you win on Twitch, lucky, you can contact me directly. It's easy. If you win on YouTube, it's a bit more complicated because you need to contact us either on Twitch or on Reddit or on Instagram. No matter how you contact us, you need to say, I won the giveaway of the live stream with Nicola. And that way it's easier for us to find you. We need your name, your email address, your phone number, and your address, of course, to send you the prize. Just use it as an excuse to get a new resin printer. Exactly. Exactly. I want the giveaway. Trust me, I want the giveaway. Yeah, but you... Do you have a resin printer? I don't know. I know you did. I know that you did. We didn't even pick the winner yet, but I know that Maki won. Anyway, it's rigged. It's rigged, so you cannot do anything. Ah, if you win, you can have it. Then if you win, I will pick another one then. I have enough resin. What chips are you eating right now? A famous brand of chips shaped like, I don't know, in a long tube with a cover. And it's hot and spicy flavor. It's not spicy, but that's okay. It's still good. It's the fact that I took them out 2 hours ago and the humidity so high that they are already a bit soft. Basically paprika, but a tiny bit spicier. And yeah, it's normal to stick to FDM if you have asthma. If you use resin, always use good protection. Very important. Yeah, it's Pringles, yeah. It's Pringles. No, that's the bot. I'm not gonna read the message of the bot. Can we trade for filament? We can talk about it. Everything is possible. We can talk about it. Also, don't forget that next stream, next Thursday, in 2 days, we'll also have a giveaway like this. Small giveaway during the live stream. Any news about the item? No. So far, no. But we have a new product coming. I cannot tell you anything about it, but we'll have a live stream about it in some weeks. The 17th of July. New product, the 17th of July. 3 kg of roll of peach just changed me that much. Damn. And yeah, you, just like Maki said, you can deal the resin, you can exchange it to with everybody with filament, you know, on the black market. My god, there's a whole lot developing in the chat now. Okay. In the meantime, let's talk a bit about the figure. Tack, because we need to... paper. I'm gonna let it run in the background. No, this one. Hopla. So, basically, I'm basing myself on the color of the model, the original model, and you can see that it's mostly white. So I wanted to print it in white, or at least a lighter color, but I didn't add any 14K, light 14K, so that's why it's the dark gray. I would have preferred if it was white, but that's okay. So we're gonna prime it in white. Now inside the joint is supposed to be black, but it's always easier to paint black on top of white than the opposite. So the white priming, I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know if we're gonna need 1 or 2 layers. I don't want to put too much layer, otherwise we're gonna lose the texture. Anyway, the color is more of a gray than a white, so we're gonna prime it white and then paint it with the final color and then do the black line. Doing the black line should be quite easy, to be fair. And for the jacket of Diana, it's also gonna be primed in white. Everything is gonna be primed in white. Mostly because it's easier to have everything. White, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Everything is gonna be in white. I won't bounce on anything you have to say. I don't know how to bounce back. I just want to see, because I downloaded the render of Pragmata to see the color. So there isn't much chrome, so because we could have primed the glove in black, for example. We're gonna do everything in white. It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier. Okay. So, everything like the whole studio gonna be primed in white. Yep, everything, the booth, everything. This model is amazing. I will try. I just thought about it like that. I will try to see with Pragmata themselves if we can make you win during a giveaway a model, and ideally, more than a model, a figure. The figure, I don't know if it's gonna be painted or raw, because painted it's way more work. But at least I will see with them. I will talk with them. At least the model. The thing with the model is that if I make you win the model, if you don't have a resin printer, it's a bit hard. But yeah, I will see with them what we can do. I don't promise you anything because it's not my decision. Everything is primed in white, yeah. Yeah. It's for the heat, that's why. Okay. Where is the giveaway at? Because the thing is, I don't want to start... Okay, 1 minute. I don't want to start painting if the giveaway is still on, because I will have paint and everything. In the meantime, let's shake the paint. Fine, you can give away the printer as well. I wish I could do this like a huge giveaway with the full kit. Model, paint, resin, and printer. Shake it till you make it. Yep. Yep. Exactly like the song say it. My god, it's really... Yeah, it's not stopping outside. Still going. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I guess I'm where I deserve to be. So. "20 seconds left. I thought it was shake it like a Polaroid picture. Everything can be right. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, everyone. So, yeah, my countdown was a bit, yeah. You missed it, Crash Dativ. Dativ, wait. You know what? Just because we're not a lot, I'm gonna resume the entry. And Crash Dativ, you can enter the giveaway if you want. If you win, that would be crazy though. But quick. Enter the giveaway. Re-enter exclamation point Diana. Not you, Maki, not you. Good luck, thank you. Now I can close the entry. If you win, that would be crazy. So, up. And... ah, that's two names that I don't know, I think. And that's two. One on YouTube, one on Twitch. So, I never win. You don't have a resin printer anyway. Besides, you already won. And besides, maybe I don't know your name. Up. The first one is... Tac. Why you bully me? Do I? No, it's like... how we say in French, qui aime bien châtie bien. It's like, how can I translate it? Who appreciate, bully. No, it's a bit brutal as a translation, but something like that. The win is the friend you make during the stream. Exactly. So the first winner on YouTube is Linvus. That's even worse. Is it even worse? No, it's like... I don't know to translate it. You will look on Google. Qui aime bien châtie bien. Congratulations to Linvus. Je ne sais pas. The most important sentence in France. And the second... Rigged. It's rigged. I won. It's rigged. And the second one on Twitch is Dancehall 3D. Congratulations to you two. So, for the two winners from Dancehall, it's easier. You can contact me directly on Twitch. This is easy. Da Vinci is not happy throwing tomato. For Linvus, contact me on either Instagram, Reddit, or Twitch. Even better if it's on Twitch. And if you contact me on Instagram, say in your message, I won the giveaway on Twitch. Blah blah blah. You don't need to type blah blah blah. Just yeah. Okay, let's paint now. Congratulations to both of you. Send me your information so I can send you the resin. Well done. Hopefully you're gonna make something very pretty with it. I know it's gonna be very pretty. I don't like that it's so dark in the booth, even though it's so light. Like, it's just purely a camera trick. Wait. It's so dark, yet so, like, it's so light. Like, I have plenty of light and the camera is so dark. I don't like that. Anyway. Congratulations! I will contact via Twitch. Perfect. That's even better. That's even better for me. Did the viewer count just dropped? Yeah, it's always the same with the the giveaway is done. The viewer count bloop. But who do the rest of us message to complain that we didn't win? You can contact support@sunlu.com. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. They're already too busy. My god, I cannot speak. Hopla. Talking about speaking, let's switch the mic. No complaint will be received anyway. Still here. Thank you. And also maybe drop, because when I change the scene on Twitch, sometimes the thing go back to 0. So, yeah. It's just when I change the scene, the time for the counter to refresh. Sometimes, not always. I think it's a setting, I'm not sure which one. Why am I putting it on the stand though? I shouldn't put it on the stand. Let's start with the base. Oh my god. I feel like it's gonna be a long way to go. The good thing with the heat is that the paints dry very quickly, and the nozzle is not perfectly clean. You can see the drop that's due to the nozzle being a bit clogged. Let me try something. Okay, increase a bit the pressure. Ah, that's so annoying. That's annoying. Yep. Let's see. Okay. The good thing with priming like that on a gray surface is that it automatically gives a bit of shading, because you can see that the gray is not perfect with, like, it pop out a bit of the white, and so automatically it gives a bit of shading. That's a technique that we already use most of the time, like painting black line and then painting the white. And that's why I won't put too much paint, because I kind of want to keep this color of like a bit of texture in it. Not gonna lie, watch both for better win chance. Ah, that's what you need to do. I love Vallejo. I like it too. I like it too. In terms of color, I don't know. In terms of airbrushing, I prefer Tamiya, because I'm more used to Tamiya. In terms of painting with a brush, I prefer Vallejo. It's mostly a matter of habit, to be fair. Yep. This thing is very annoying. I'm gonna clean the airbrush, just because I don't like this nozzle thingy. Up. It's not gonna... I'm just gonna drop it a bit in the alcohol just to clean it. And what kind of primer this is? It's a Vallejo primer. It's a water-based primer by Vallejo. I got to get that filament fixed somehow. I understand. We never have enough filament. Your shisha make bubble noise. Can you hear the compressor? I don't know if it's the compressor or the paint that make the bubble noise. That's going to be awesome. Hopefully yes. I don't know. We will see. Let me clean this a bit. Up. Often when it does that is that the paints accumulate and make little bubble, and so basically drop instead of being pushed. That's because it's not cleaned properly, or like something is clogging the nozzle. Airbrush are very picky machine. They need to be treated with a lot of care. Something that I don't do. Okay, let me take a bit of alcohol, like that. Okay. A bit more. Paf. And then when you change the noise change, that means that it's empty. Okay. Paf. Let's continue. Bye bye. Enjoy the dinner. Enjoy the dinner. It's purring. That's nice. That's what we want. Yeah, it's the thing is that this compressor doesn't have a tank, so it's basically constantly running, almost constantly running. Up. Especially when I'm painting, it's constantly running. Now that's the clean nozzle. Okay, wait a sec. I need to do something first. This. Up. If I put it here, it should be okay. Something like that. So I can hold it like that. And then this one. Ah. Okay. That will do. I will close this. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Ah, no more paint. Let's refill it. Thankfully, I have a lot of primer. Have a good night. Sleep tight, sleep tight. Good night, good night. Anyway, what time is it? 20. We have a bit of time, but I'm not gonna take too long to turn off the stream. Yep. So this one I'm putting a bit more primer because this shading effect up will is not as important because I want a smooth white and then we're gonna do the shading afterwards. So anyway, we have a lot of primer. So I'm gonna let it dry like that. And when it's gonna be dry, we can look which parts is missing primer. It's already nice. It's all white. It's already quite clean. Up, now this one, same process. So I'm gonna put it where? Here, maybe. Yeah, this is okay. This is good. Okay, I'm gonna refill it. Up. A bit dangerous to refill it without being able to see. Up. Same, this one doesn't need as much primer because it's gonna be a dark blue. Hopla. So the shade doesn't need to be as precise. Hopla. See? I refill the airbrush without looking. And so, of course, I put it everywhere. Yep. Where is my wooden block? Here. Puff. Have you bought anything at Amazon Prime Day yet? No. No. We're gonna buy a AC unit, but I don't even think it's on a Prime Day price. So no. No. What else? Basically everything. Basically we need to paint everything. Okay, I need a big holder like that. How can I? Like this. Up. Like this. Voilà. Hop. Did the music stop again? As always, I think it did. Let me see. No. No. It's just that it was a quiet music, quiet melody. Okay. Puff. Okay. Tack. I wanted to buy a new gaming mouse because mine from 2012 is falling apart, but not good offer. How to find one when left-handed? Yes. Yes, indeed. I can understand the difficulty, the pain, the paint. My god, I'm matrixed by the thing. Yeah, the pain is the real word, not paint. Especially on Amazon, there is not always the best gaming gear. There's not all the brand, and especially for mouse nowadays, it's better to have a bit more smaller niche brand. The big brand are often a bit ass. Talking about mouse, big brand, and ass. I have oh my god. My container dropped with all the paint inside. My god, how does that even happen? Okay, let's just finish with this. So yeah, I have a Logitech MX Master 3S. It's a mouse. And the click wasn't working anymore. Very annoying. I did several tricks that I found online that worked for a time until it didn't work at all anymore. And so I had to purchase some little switch out of AliExpress to replace it myself. I opened the mouse, desoldered the old switch, resoldered the new switch. Why is this one not holding at all? Okay. Not ideal. And now the switch is a bit louder than the original. But at least it's working. A Cat6 5-meter cable to replace the two. Yeah, now Amazon make a lot of sense there. 1.7 euro for 2 meters is very nice. Free 1 month trial period. Ah, I know the strategy. That means that you can. That still means that you can use your Prime on Twitch, even if you're on the 1 month trial. So use the Prime on Twitch. I have to leave. Okay. Don't worry. Sleep. Go sleep. Don't worry. G500. Yeah. I know that. I know it. I never tried it. I know the reputation that this must have. I never tried it myself, so I can't tell. I feel like it's a bit overhyped, but it is an ambidextrous mouse, I think. I also sold a new micro switch in that one, but now the main mouse button sometimes hang on one of the extra button. Okay, well, at a point sometimes it's ready to. It's time to say goodbye. Mine, it's mostly because it's the MX3S. It's quite expensive. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's quite expensive. So yeah, I was like, fuck it. I don't want to change my mouse after spending that much money. The button now is louder. That's a bit, yeah, that's but I couldn't find the original parts. All of them were knockoffs, a bit louder. So yeah, it's okay. I will live through it. Once you get used to it, it's okay. And it's louder like any other mouse button. It's not loud, it's louder. It's just that the original one is particularly quiet. Okay, this is gonna be the very annoying part, because it's not the hollow one, it's full. And so when you have a full part like this, it's very annoying to hold it. So I'm still gonna continue working on the hollow like that. The hollow are easy because you just need to put the support in the hole, puff, and then you can paint without any problem. And thank you for subscribing, R3D, on YouTube. Hop là. Tac. That's why also I keep the moss like that, the foam, because you can just plant it, and the support will hold in the foam. That's very good. Okay, I'm kind of running out of stick. No. But this one is gonna be a bit short. Let me sharpen this. They actually removed that option. The free trial has no Prime sub in it. Damn. They're smart. I mean, it's understandable. It's free trial, so if on top of that you could give, the Prime, it would be like, yeah. I understand. It's a bit disappointing, but I understand. Yep. Puff. Tack. Okay, I need a tiny bit. I see that there is a bit of primer missing on this leg. I need a tiny bit more. Up. Okay, next. So the hair, I'm not gonna prime the gun. Is there any way for me to hold it properly? Like here? Something like that? No. Because there is a little opening here. This would be the ideal position, I think. Just need to get it inside. And that it's old. It's okay. I guess it will do. Yep. The same. It's gonna be the same here. I'm not gonna no need to prime it too much because it's mostly gonna be black. Come on. Ah! Of course it fell. Of course it fell. Well, I'm just gonna drop it slowly and we'll do some touch up after. Up. Well, then the stick. This. Like that. Perfect. Yep. There is the printer working, so it makes some noise sometimes. Yep. Let me show you. Exclusive. There is almost nobody left on the chat, so it's the perfect moment to show you some exclusive, that's not a word, some exclusive things. Look at that. Behind the scene. Up. When I say that it was still printing perfectly, I'm not lying. And right now, if you want to know, it's printing TPU 90A. That's why it's going very slow. Printing TPU 90A. That's perfect. I can see that there is some little defect because actually the dryer is off. So it's coming out of the dryer, but the dryer is off. Mostly because it's way too hot in this room. And also because the extender is used for the fan. So right now it's off. I'm gonna turn it back on when the stream will be done. That's why there is some little defect, because it's very humid in the room and the dryer is not working. But yeah, that's a proof that the printer is working. And with one of the hardest material to print, need to try TPU. I mean, if you want to try TPU, buy a MK3 like that, and you won't have a single issue printing it. Actually, it's crazy. I have less issue with the MK3 than the Core 1 to print the TPU. I actually have quite a lot of issue on the Core 1 to print TPU. It's mostly due to the next extruder. The next extruder, yeah, is done away, and I don't really understand what's going on, but basically it's done away that the gear that there is a gear that push the filaments in the nozzle, and this gear is quite large because there is the how you call it, the planetary gearbox, and the fact that it's so large, there is more travel for the TPU, and so sometimes the TPU goes in a hole and then goes in the nozzle, and sometimes it would go in the hole and then it would jam there. So in between the gear and the hole of the nozzle, so it doesn't clog in the nozzle, it clog right before the nozzle, and I need to figure out how to prevent it, because the thing is that it clog a bit randomly. Sometimes after a long print it clog, even though everything was perfect before, and so I'm sure there is a solution for that, but I don't know what to do exactly. Did the kit? What kit did you do? But and the fact is that the MK3, the extruder, is way more simple. It's just a normal gear pushing the filaments straight in the extruder, and since it's way more simple, there is way less room for error, which is not really reassuring, because the next extruder is yeah. Okay. Yeah, the next extruder is the same on all the new printer now. So yeah, I wish I did the kit of the core one, but it was pre-assembled. I did a kit of some MK4 and this MK3, of course. I never did the kit of a core one or core one plus. I wish I did. Let's go back to the paint. I'm gonna sharpen this one. A guardrail or feeder between the extruder and the nozzle inlet. Yes, but I need to basically I need to show you. It's right after the idler. Basically. Right after the idler. It's at the entry of the nozzle. At the entry of the heat break. That was the paid. Oh yeah. Build the Mini Plus, Core 1 Plus and MK4 with MK4S upgrade kit. Yeah. I relate, and actually I think the MK4S upgrade kit is maybe, it's not harder, but it's very, very long to build, to the point where it's almost as long to update it than to build it from scratch. Because in my previous job, we bought some MK4, and literally 1 month after, the Prusa came out with the kit and with the MK4S. So we were a bit frustrated. Hopla. And there were Prusa were kind enough to send us a kit, to send us the kit for free. So even though technically we were out of the frame by a couple of days, like maybe a week, something like that, because you could have the kit for free if you bought it in less than a month. It wasn't the case for us. We maybe bought it 1 month and I don't know, 1 month and a half or something like that, 1 month and a week, and yet they still gave us the kit, which, to be fair, very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. And I had to change the kit on 4 printer. It was long. It was very long. Almost not as long, but almost as long as the building it from scratch. MK4S is such an amazing printer. I agree. And that's why I love Fuchsia. Yeah, me too. The service is really amazing. But yeah, I agree. The MK4 is really amazing. I mean, it's literally a MK3 improved. Like, quicker and quicker, that's it. Just quicker and with a better quality. Like the VFA, this kind of thing. So you keep everything that's good with the MK3, and you have the MK4. So you still have the reliability, you still have everything. It's just a better MK3. Hopla. So no, I agree. I love it. It's too late. Yeah, I relate. Same for me. It's a bit late. I'm not gonna stay too long on stream anyway. This I'm gonna reprint. This. Okay, let's do this one. The thing is now I need to find a way every time to hold it. So. Yep. Let me sharpen the thing. But yeah, the MK3 for me is crazy. It's so reliable. It's crazy. The MK3 is maybe the most reliable of the... Ah! We passed the 30 degree. We're right now at 30.2 degree in the room. Well done, everyone. Yeah, the MK3 is the most reliable. It's the most reliable, and no matter the filaments, it will print. I printed some crazy filament on it without enclosure. Just like that. And it took everything. The only thing right now that I didn't try is the abrasive material, because I don't have a hardened nozzle for the V6 extruder. But in terms of reliability, it prints everything. I printed PC, PP, I printed ABS, I printed everything. All the TPU, of course. And sometimes without even an enclosure. And no problem, it took everything. Not 40, 30. 30.2. Above the core one for possible upgrade, Prusa. It didn't disappoint. Yeah. Yeah. It's I wish right now that I had a bigger Prusa. A core 1L or a XL. i3 was my first 3D printer. Me too. The MK3 was my first printer. I mean, that belonged to me. But this is the one. The Cyberpunk Prusa is my first printer that I own. And I tried, before that, I printed a bit on some MakerBot and Dremel printer. And but seriously, like the one that I spent the most time on is maybe the MK3. Yeah. I had an i3 back when the 175mm version came out. I don't meet too many other people who had them. I mean, which one are you calling the i3? Because technically, there are, I mean, maybe not the MK4 is not an i3, but technically the MK3 is an i3. i3 is the name of the printer. And MK is the version. L has no index currently. I don't know. It's supposed to have it. I don't know if it does, but it's supposed to have it. I want to try the index. I really want to try the index. Yep. Original i3. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Then it's different. Yeah. My first one was like the Prusa i3 MK3 S Plus. That's the first one that I own for myself. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna just finish printing this, then we're gonna clean the airbrush. And we're gonna wish each other a good night. Hop là. Paf. Come on. Okay, this one doesn't really want to go. I need to cut. Paf. Allez, that's it. So, to clean the airbrush, 2 seconds and you have 215 degrees. Yeah, that's something that I miss on the MK3 though. I got a kit and assembled it myself, got a Chinese knockoff of it afterward. That was very painful. Acrylic body printer. Oof. Oof. But the heating of the nozzle is amazing. Yeah, I wish to... I didn't see, I didn't even look at... I talk a lot with Prusha, I didn't even properly look at what they had on the booth at the Comi. But yeah, no, it's very... The MK3 for that is a... She's a grandma. She's very good, very efficient, very reliable. But she's slow. Clearly, you don't buy her for the speed. Up. So we put a bit of alcohol in there. I put the cover. And then slowly, like that, till it bubble. Up. When it bubble a bit, schlack. Throw this away. Something that I should have done before is cleaning this properly to remove the excess paint. It's better than letting the alcohol doing it, otherwise it's... Yep. And by the way, using alcohol, but I shouldn't even use alcohol. This is a water base. This is water base. So I'm gonna use water. This is a water base paint. I tend to forget since I use the Tamiya, which is alcohol. If you like paint, then try an Annette A8 with the original firmware. Oof. I mean, it's okay. I have a Elegoo Neptune 4 Max with a defective heat bed. The heat bed is basically, there is a problem with the heat bed. And so the heat bed takes forever to warm up, but like forever. Like it takes maybe 1 hour to reach 80 degrees. Maybe I'm exaggerating with 1 hour, but at least 30 minutes for sure to reach the 80 degree. And the thing is that it cannot even reach, I would say, more than 80 degree, even though 80 is already pushing the limit. And so it crashed, which is not nice. And it's a real, like, that's why we got the printer. Elegoo gave it to us at a fair because they had a defect. They didn't, like, they asked us if we wanted to keep it to try to repair and everything. In the end, I never even tried to repair it. I just use it as is. We were aware of this defect. I would need to change the bed, but wow, I print mostly PLA with it, so it worked good. And I do this, the paint like that. I do it several times till basically the water is clear when I do this. Just that there is paint chip here that I would like to remove. Up. The bed is just a resistor. What could break that? I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. I really never investigated it. I'm not sure it's the bed itself. It's maybe a controller. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's the thermistor of the bed. But basically the bed does warm very slowly. And so it crashed the firmware sometime because it's too slow for the firmware. And also the Macs have such a big bed that it's necessarily a bit longer to warm up. Okay, one last time to see what it does. Have you checked the power going to the bed? Probably it's an AC bed at the side. Yeah, it could be again, I didn't investigate it. Could be the power going to the bed that's not powerful enough. Like it could be the power supply. I don't know. So far it bothered me several times when I wanted to print ABS mostly. But I never took the time to investigate. Up. Now we put a bit of water there. Tack. And we spray the water. Tack. And we can remove the nozzle. And let it sit in the water. Like this. This goes on the stand in the meantime. Up. Tack. Done for today. Hopla. The sound is gonna be a bit better here. Okay. You all don't have the very best sale during Amazon Prime Day, like $4 off, like that, like regular price. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know how it works for Amazon. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know. I don't know if it's the team of Amazon that manage that. I don't know if Amazon on their side. I don't know. I cannot tell you. But there is a lot of deal and discounts all year long. There will be the SUNLU anniversary soon in July. That will also give you a lot of discounts. So for this event specifically, I don't know, but if it's AC, it doesn't have a power supply, probably just a triac that and work as a phase fire control. I don't know. AC, I doubt it's AC, to be fair. I don't know. I will check. Is it? I don't know. I really didn't investigate at all. I don't know. I never took the time to do it. I think it's just a normal technology of bed. Just like a small bed, but bigger. That's it. I don't know if it's an AC. I will need to check. I remember buying 4-pack of multicolor PTG from Amazon for $9. And currently, it's at the exact same price during Prime Day. Like I just don't get it. Well, currently regular price on PLA Amazon SUNLU for 1 kg is $14. Prime Day is $11.49. It's like no discount at all when Amazon is saying it's a 40% discount during Prime Day. Yeah, but that's always their way to attract you by saying the Prime Day have like 40%, 50%, but it's like on very selected product, and often it's on the product that don't sell or the color that don't sell or whatever. To get rid of it. But yeah, stay tuned for the mostly on social media, because there is discount coming with the anniversary. With there is always discount, not just for the Prime Day. Okay. Let me turn this off. Oh my god. Oh, the compressor is hot. The compressor is a bit too hot. I need to find a way to cool it down. The price of selling on Amazon is really high. Yeah, it's often higher than AliExpress and the website. The one thing that I don't get about your company, I can get 4 250-gram roll of PTG multicolor blue, red, white, and black for $9. Which was a single roll of black. It's $12.99. It's for this kind of thing, mostly it's not. I get what you mean, like the price per kilo should be lower. It's mostly due to the stock. Like, for example, probably that they had too much stock of this kit of 4-color of 250-gram. And so they want to get rid of the stock because the new shipment is coming, for example. And so the discount is bigger. Often the thing that sell the most have less discount than the thing that sell the less. That's often the case. For the discount price, that's the explanation. Because, yeah, it's the demand and the stock, currently the stock that we have, this kind of thing. Yep. That really depends. I don't have the detail of this exact kit and this exact filament. But that would be my my suggestion. Okay, let me just check this first. Up, and this one. Yep. And this. Up. Let me see. Up, so. Okay. Up. I'm looking at someone to raid. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but when it comes to saving on plastic, I would think 1 kg roll of filament that use less plastic waste would be less expensive than multiple. Yeah, usually the more, like the bigger, the cheaper. Like per kilo. 5 kg per kilo is cheaper than 250 per kilo. But it really depends on a lot of things. Because you're reaching things that are cost not a lot per kilo. The price is on a lot of things, on the shipping, on plenty of things. And so you will have something where the price per kilo is not that much different depending on the quantity. And so what will make a huge difference is the availability, basically. If you have just 20 spools available, it's going to be a bit more expensive for the discount, for the sale, than if you have like 2,000 of it. Especially for the event like that of the sale, where you want basically to sell the one that you have the most. Okay, wait. What is this? Okay. We are gonna go to them. Up, they are painting. That's perfect. So, I'm gonna send you to Brush for Hire. They are painting Mignata and stuff. And Happy Pride Day, of course. Happy Pride Day. You see, that's because of Amazon said the Prime Day, so now it's Pride Day. Happy Pride Month, sorry. That's because of Amazon. And yeah, for the... See, if it's different in each state, it depends on the stock because the warehouse is not necessarily going to be the same. It's also Men's Health Awareness Month. Good to know. I didn't know. We'll celebrate all the causes that are important for you. And be nice to Brush for Hire. They are painting. What figure is that? I don't know. But I can tell you that the painting level is better than mine. So yeah. Enjoy. Be nice. And see you next Thursday for another... Okay, I'm gonna put the endings... This one. Next Thursday for another paint live stream with another giveaway. See you next time. Bye. Be there Thursday, 6 p.m. Bye bye.